beautiful, wonderful weather this weekend, and wanted to get out and just relax and be in a peaceful environment, and so that is what I'm doing. I'm not at my campsite yet. I'm just exploring the lake in different places and seeing what I can see, and so far what I've seen has been beautiful. So I will show you a couple pictures. A little bit about this lake. This lake is Lake Rathbun. It is ginormous. It is part of the Sheraton River that flows through the beautiful state of Iowa, and you can probably hear a boat in the background. It is one of the biggest, most popular boating areas in Iowa because of the lake. It is just huge. There's, I don't know, several, pardon me, a bug went up my nose, and it's just one of the most popular boating areas and camping. As I was driving in, I could just see hundreds of campers set up already in private areas. The campground that I'm staying at is not full yet. I don't know if it will be this afternoon. I have about an hour or so until I can set up my tent and check out that campsite and get everything all set up for the evening. I will be spending a couple days here. You guys of course won't see this for a while, but that's okay. And I'm going to be going exploring. I'm going to be doing some hiking. I'm going to be doing some cooking, exploring how to grill some steaks and griddle up some freshly picked morel mushrooms, which are delicacy around here. It is the time of year that the hunters are out gathering those mushrooms, and I was lucky enough to have some given to me. So I will be sharing those with you in this video. The trees are blooming and budding and just gorgeous. I don't know if the camera will capture them well. It is so bright and blue and beautiful out, but it is just a wonderful time to be out camping. I needed a break from work, and I need to keep doing things that I enjoy. I need to keep movement in my life, and I need to keep exploring and those kinds of things, and so that is what I'm doing. And I have a bee that is going to probably sting me. We shall see. It is one of my goals and things in my world is to try to get out and camp once a month. We'll see if that happens. I will share it with you if I do. But I need to be getting out of the house. And this is something I enjoy, even though I don't have anybody that is doing this with me. Solo camping is quite the adventure, setting up tents, doing all the movement by myself. This will be a challenge for me. I have been in a flare with my fibromyalgia and chronic pain, but I decided to go ahead and come anyway because I think it's hold on. Pardon me, I thought I was going to get stung by a bee. Bees are important to our world, and I do not want to kill the bee, but I also do not want to get stung by a bee. What I was talking about was my flare, and even though I'm in a flare, I want to make sure that I'm still doing things. One of the things that the Mayo Clinic has taught me is that I have to pace myself and still try to do these things that I enjoy. And now that I have a CPAP machine, I can't sleep in my minivan because I don't have a power source for the CPAP. So camping is my new method right now until I can figure out something else. And I am trying not to get stuck by a honeybee. Let's go back to what I was thinking. I was talking about how even though I'm in a flare, I need to still do things and stay active. And this is how I'm going to stay active this weekend. Sometimes I stay active by doing chores and housework and things like that at home, but I don't want to use all of my energy for productivity activities. I want to do some of it with relaxation and my hobbies and include my self-care and those kinds of things. So that is what I'm doing, and I hope you come along and enjoy what I share. Be sure to comment, like, tell your friends about me if you so choose, and we will see you further in the video. Really cool area. It's right below the dam. Usually it's high water, so you probably can't get in here, but it's a little muddy, but that's okay. That happens around a lake, and exploring off the path, I think, a little bit. Let's see what we see down here. It's just so beautiful and green. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's coming through with the sun. Of course, all the wildflowers that drive people's allergies are also in bloom. Oh, the water. I'm at the water. I just want to stick my toes in, but it's so soft right here. I really don't want to just sink and get muddy. I got my toe in, one toe. But yeah, it's just so soft. And it's more of a mud than a sand. I think I'm going to go find the beach area and see if I can stick my toes in there. I found a beach area. Some nice trees for a little bit of shade here, and I see a beach down here, but I'm not quite sure how close I can get to the water. Looks a little bit overgrown, not used as much, and the lake might be low. So, and I'm sure it's not quite warm enough to be actually swimming, and I'm just putting my toe in the water. That's all I want. Just to be able to get my toe in the water. So I'm out to the water now. Let's see if I can get my feet in here. First off, I'm going to apologize for all the wind noise. I can't do anything about it. I'm using my phone, so I'm going to talk a little bit louder in hopes that you can hear me. It is my last night. I am going to be camping again tonight and then packing up tomorrow to head home, and just wanted to do a little wrap up of my trip. It's been a good couple days here. Been able to do a lot of hiking, a lot of relaxing, some sleeping, dipping my toes in the water, learning a few things about myself and what I need to think about in the future for other camping trips. I've learned about things that have gone well. I have a couple of the things that have gone well I'll mention off to you now, might as well. So the things that have gone well is that I got a different pack to be able to pack the tent in, and so unpacking the tent to set it up went really smoothly. I didn't have to fight with the bag to get the tent out. Everything is able to fit in there, all the stakes, all the poles, the rain fly, all that stuff is able to fit into the bag just fine. I'm going to try and mute the microphone from the wind. We'll see if this works. So having a separate bag was super helpful. I need to get a different cooler, one that has a spout on the bottom so I can drain water out of it, because lifting the cooler now with all the water in it is proving to be really hard. I didn't know that water weighs more than ice, but for whatever reason it feels a lot heavier today than it did. So I need something that I can drain easily. So I'll be looking for that and replacing that at some point. I really liked my new Coleman camping grill, or cooking, I guess it's a camping stove. It worked really well for cooking the other night. It's too windy tonight to cook. I'm not even going to have a fire because it's just, the wind is ridiculous, and it's too dangerous to do that. So no fire tonight. I have a whole bunch of wood left over, but I'm just going to leave it for the next camper. Other than that, things have gone really well. Next time I probably won't need to buy as much wood as I did, and just wait and see and do a wait and see approach. I was afraid to run out, so I went and grabbed some this morning. Didn't know it was going to be this windy all day. But some of my highlights of the trip, being able to get my feet in the water, that was great. Some of the little hiking paths and trails that I took. Just being able to be out here. I took a nap under the shade tree with the breeze blowing today, the sun peeking through. It was the best nap. And just being able to be away from things and just reconnect with myself, do some thinking about some things that have been heavy on my heart, and those are important things. You know, we don't always take time to do those things, but we want to push them off, and I'm taking the time to do them. Yeah, it's been a great experience, and it's been nice because I haven't been crowded here in this camp spot. If I come back over here again, this would definitely be the spot that I would try to get. It has a flat, where the tent is set up, it's very flat, and so sleeping was pleasurable. It was not difficult on the ground. I didn't feel like I was leaning any one way, so would definitely pick this spot again. A lot of the other spots are not made for tents, and I wouldn't want to put my tent anywhere near where another person's camp stove or campfire might be, so I wouldn't want ash to be getting on the tent. So that's a couple things from this trip that have gone well, and the highlights, and I'll do it again. There's going to be some other planning that I put into it when I go the next time. I have to watch the weather. I know that's a big factor for me, so I don't know when the next time will be, but I will go camping again. I don't know that I will share it every time, but for sure we'll be going out again. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Hi guys, I am back home from my trip, freshly showered, have reviewed or scoured for ticks to make sure I don't have any ticks, and just wanted to give an update on how I'm feeling post my first camping trip in a tent for 2 days, 2 nights. I am flaring. When I got back into town, and after I washed the van, Goldilocks, to make sure that she didn't have any spider webs and those kinds of things, the tent is covered with pollen, and so was the van. I wanted to get that off of there, so went through the drive-through, stopped to get the picture, and I could barely walk. It felt like the first time that I hurt my back all over again. I did immediately, as I stood up, I did some of the stretches that Mayo has taught me, and immediately felt relief. I had been doing the stretching routine while I was there, but I didn't do it after I took down the tent. So therefore, it was a little bit strenuous activity, and then not stretching, and then riding in the car for 45 minutes. So my bad on that front, but you live and you learn. I am having some pain, some flare up in my CRPS arm. Sorry for the shakiness of this, because I haven't fully unloaded the van yet, and my arm is flaring pretty bad from carrying the I think it's from the cooler. I think I mentioned earlier that I need something that can have a drain on it. And that is because of all the water from the ice. And I took it in and out of the van, and usually I don't ever take it out of the van once it's loaded. But I did this time. Maybe next time I'll leave it in the van, but I wanted the space to haul wood, so I took it out. Next time I'll probably leave it in, but also get someone with a spout to be able to drain the water. And that would give me, once I put bottled water in there for my drinking water, then I would be able to drain it out as I need to. So we live and learn there. The other thing that was a plus was the tent has roller wheels on it to be able to roller it around once I get it packed into the bag. So that's super helpful, but I still have to lift it into the van. It's not quite as heavy as the cooler, but it's wide, so it's hard to get a good steady grip to where you can lift fully with your legs. So things to work on for the next time, and movement to and work on increasing my strength in, even outside of going camping. Other than that, I'm feeling okay. I just have to remember to do my stretches. I will probably stretch 3 times today, at least, if not whenever I need to keep things and get things back into place and feeling better, because those stretches do seem to help it and reduce the flare, and that's all part of the Mayo Clinic's program, is to reduce your pain as you can. It's not going to make it go away. It's not a cure. It just is a reduction technique, and make it manageable. So that's what I will be doing today, but I wanted to give a report of kind of how it affected me. I'm not feeling tired because I took my time taking down the tent. It took, I think, an hour or so. I didn't time it specifically, but about an hour to take down the tent. So I wasn't like rushing. The wind wasn't a problem. So I was able to do it in about an hour. But I mean, I could have done it faster, but I was just taking my time. There was no rush. And so that probably helped with not flaring it up sooner, and waiting until afterwards for the flare to happen. So just some things that I need to be aware of when I go camping, is that I need to focus on those things. The other part that I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to get a cot, because that way I know that I'm sleeping on a flat surface that's probably a little bit more comfortable. I'm not going to get an air mattress because I think that wouldn't be the best thing for my back, but I think a cot would be better than the ground. So look to see those in future videos. Yeah, so I still enjoyed it. I will be going out again. My face is not red. It's just the lighting in here that's making it look like it's red right now. But I wanted to give you this update in this video. Yeah, I will definitely go camping again. And thank you for watching, and I appreciate you. And we will see you on the next one.